how's it going?
Not bad, Colin, yourself?
Not too bad at all. So, Colin, you were down to the bare bones, obviously, a couple of weeks ago against Shelburne. You've had a 2-week break now since the Shells game. Is the squad in a bit better shape?
Yeah, it would be. Garrow's back in training. Josh is back in doing a bit of training. Jonas could be back for tomorrow night. Obviously, Darragh Crowley's still suspended. And then obviously we've got, George is out, Beats is out, we still have Eunice and Slev as well. So we've got a few bodies back, and obviously the likes of the ones that we were suspended against Shells. So Keane Coleman and Gordon Walker come back as well.
Was the 2-week break, did it come at a good time to give you a bit of a chance to kind of get guys back?
I wouldn't say so. I just you'd like to play the games every week. The break was fine. Listen, the lads had 1 or 2 days off. They enjoyed themselves. So they've come in training. They've it's been good sessions. So listen, they're ready for the game tomorrow night. Which it will. Listen, it'll be a very, very difficult game against them. Listen, they've beaten us twice this year already, so we know what we're going into Friday night.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You know what to expect off them after losing them twice this season. They're a good side, Colin.
They're a good side. They've had a fantastic season. They've got a good squad. They're in a good position in the league. So listen, we know what we're going into. They've got good players. They're dangerous on set plays, and it's something that we need to keep an eye on tomorrow night.
We're chatting about it after the Shells game. Playoffs still within reach, but quite a bit away still. It's probably a case of having to win nearly every game at this stage, is it?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. And it's probably the message that we've been saying to the players. Listen, go on, can we go and win every game that we can? Listen, we got caught against Shells. We were missing a few players. I thought the lads gave a very good performance. We had a lot of opportunities in the second half. We didn't take them, but getting players back, and obviously the likes of Garrow, Josh and Jonas coming back in, it strengthens us as well, going forward into the treaty game and the remaining games of the season.
Looks like there's going to be a lot of supporters up there tomorrow, Colin. A couple of supporters buses travelling up and things, so it'll be probably the first game in a while there's been a decent Cork City away support at a game. Brilliant.
No, listen, it's great. You seen them against Shells. Listen, they could have been. There was they were brilliant. They kept singing, and I say it every week. We have the best supporters. They'll travel everywhere. They can see what the players are doing. They're giving everything. They're improving every week. They can see what we're trying to do at the club. It looks like they're behind us. And when you have that, and the team and the players have the fans behind them, then it's always a positive sign. So as I said, as many as you can come up the treaty, make as much noise as you can. So and that's what we want, and that's what we want going forward, because that's what the players love, playing in front of fans like that. And and even Turner's Cross, it's great. It's the atmosphere, and we've missed it for so long, and it's great to have it back. But we have definitely special supporters. We have.
And in terms of performances and results, that seems to have been rubbed off on the players since the supporters have come back to the stadium, hasn't it?
It is, but the players want to play in front of fans. It's you see the game against Pats. The fans are they're driving the team forward. And we get the goal, and it's brilliant. It's brilliant, and the players are loving it at the moment, and hopefully that continues.
And in terms of the playoffs then, Colin, are the players, is the mentality kind of, as we said, you have to kind of almost go out and win every game, but is there kind of a mentality there, geez lads, we might be able to do this still?
I think it has to be. Yeah, it has to be, and it certainly is coming from the coaching staff and everybody around the club, is that yes, we got to look after Treaty first tomorrow night. As you said, it's going to be a difficult game, but we need to go and get the 3 points. And as I said, then we got a difficult game then against Bray the following week. But most important thing is that we go put on a good performance and go and get 3 points against a good side.
Great stuff, Colin. Let's see you tomorrow night.
Thanks, Colin.
Hi, Colin.
Trevor, how are you?
Very good, thanks. Well, Colin, I suppose your unbeaten run came to an end last time out, but I know you're not making it, but you had a number of really strong defenders out on the night.
Yeah, no, we did, yeah. Keane Coleman was out, and Gordon from the previous game. Alec and Darragh Crowley came in as centre backs, and listen, they did a good job. Listen, it's not their positions, but they came in, they did a job for the team, and which they get a lot of respect from my side of things for doing that. You know, a lot of people, I don't want to play in that position, but they didn't say anything about it. They said, listen, yeah, we'll go in, we'll try and do a job for the team. But listen, we're up against a very good side. You know, Michael O'Connor and Brennan are very, very good players. But I mean, listen, they did okay, but it's not their positions, you know. So their positions are higher up the pitch.
Yeah, you talked about it there a while ago, Colin. 8 points off the playoffs with 5 to go. Like, do you still think, as the manager of the club, that it is doable at this stage?
I have to think it, Trevor. No, I have to. As I said, we're going into the game, and we're going for 3 points, and we do that in every game. As I said, 5 games left, anything can happen. And Bray have to go to Cove. It's going to be a difficult game down in Cove. We got them next week, so anything can happen. But the most important thing is that we look after Treaty Friday night and keep saying put on a good performance, go and get 3 points, and then focus then on the following week.
Yeah. You know, coming to the end of the season, is it the case, Colin, like the players are playing for the futures for next season at the club?
Yeah, probably so, but I still think is that the minute you walk in the door is that you're always playing for your future. I mean, a lot of players in the League of Ireland are on 1 year contracts. So I think the minute you walk in the door from pre-season is that you need to impress, and you have to have high standards around the place, and you can't come to the last 5 or 6 games and say all of a sudden, oh listen, I need to step up my performances here because contracts are given out in the next few weeks, and that can't be the case. And it's for me is that standards should be set right from the start of the season and followed all the way through. But I know where you're coming from, Trevor. I know it's that obviously people, you know, contracts talks are probably in the next few weeks, the next few months, is that do players up their games and, you know, step up a small bit more than what they have. But that should never be the case. You know, it's the minute you walk on that pitch, it should be 100% no matter what. And I think that's what we demand from the players, especially playing for this club. And in my time here anyway, is that's what it will be in every single game. And if I don't see it, then obviously I'll make changes.
Yeah, your first stab at League of Ireland management, Colin. Like, are you enjoying it? It's a good experience for you, like, you know, how do you assess it so far?
Well, your interviews have got a bit easier since we won a few games at the start of the season. I didn't really like it, Trevor, to be honest. I'm joking. No, don't get me wrong. We had a difficult start. We had. I knew it was going to be tough. Listen, we had a lot of younger players in. The performances were okay. We were giving away silly goals. Maybe one game against Cabinteely in the second half, I thought I probably questioned the players' attitude, and I just didn't think that they performed that they should have. Other than that, I thought they've been fantastic. They've given everything that I've asked. They're improving every week, as everybody can see. But but we always want more, and obviously going forward to this season and obviously next season is that we want more, and we want higher standards. We want better results. But I knew it was always going to be difficult, Trevor. I knew it was. Yeah, we keep driving on, and we keep hopefully making this club get it back to where it was.
Yeah, that's what I was coming to actually, Carl. Like, you know, I'm not saying you can't get promoted this season, but will the pressure increase for next season to get City up, do you think?
Probably will do, Trevor. Yeah, and obviously that's my job. My job is I need to get this club back in the Premier Division, and I've no problem saying that. I mean, we always want pressure on myself to do the job that I can do. But it's going to take time. We have to strengthen the team, absolutely. But we as everybody can see, the team has improved. They have improved, and the performance has been very, very good. And we've got a lot of goals in the last few weeks, and the players are playing in a lot of confidence. But you're right, Trevor, is that this club, listen, it's a big club. We need to be in the Premier Division, but it's going to take a lot of hard work to get in there. And listen, we as a coaching staff and as a club, I think we're ready to do that.
As you mentioned earlier, they beat you twice this season, tight games. You know, obviously some Munster derby. You're looking forward to obviously Colin the players, and you know, obviously if you play at your strengths, like I believe obviously you can get to 3 points tomorrow night. Absolutely. I think if we can play to our strengths, I think we can beat anybody in this league. As it's shown, especially over the last few weeks. And you're right, they've beaten us twice.
The one down Turner's Cross was probably hard to take because we gifted two very soft goals to them. So listen, we know what we're going into. They're a good side. They're a good side. But as I said, we'll be ready for them. And hopefully we can go and get the 3 points against them.